Hi, and thank you for joining me this morning on another Let's Walk About It. This is a new series. This is my second video. I launched it yesterday when I was out. This is my second episode, and again I have the sun today, so I can feel the warmth of the sun on my face, listen to the bird song, feel the ground beneath my feet. Take a lovely refreshing in-breath and just sense that I'm one with nature this morning. And so's Lola there behind me. Lola always joins me on my morning walks. In fact, I'm joining her. This is her morning walk, and I'm enjoying watching her being herself, being true to her nature. And that's what I attempt to do on these short videos that I'm sharing with you. It's me connecting with nature, the nature around me, nature all around me, and the nature within me as well, the nature all within me. And that's a part of nature that I had disconnected from for much of my life. And so these walks that you've joined me on this morning, this is me really talking to the camera and sharing some of my experiences with nature, my connection with nature, my insights and my understandings, and hopefully you'll find that interesting. So thank you for being here. Please like this; it helps me boost the ratings in YouTube, and subscribe to the channel so that you know when I've put other videos out. I'll be putting them out throughout the weeks and months ahead. In all weathers, not just sunny weathers like today, in all weathers. Nature is a great way of demonstrating to us how changeable life can be and how quickly it can change. A sunny day can become a stormy day, and stormy days can become sunny days very, very quickly, particularly here in the UK, which is where I am, in the Gloucestershire Cotswolds, an area of outstanding natural beauty that I'm very fortunate and blessed to be able to step into every time I wake up and walk out of my home, which is fascinating. And it's lovely to be able to bring it and share it with you from wherever you are around the world. And please tell me, please drop a comment below this video and let me know where you're joining me from on this series of Let's Walk About It videos. So today the subject, I didn't want to theme these walks in advance. I just waited. I like to wait and be quite spontaneous and see what comes to me. And this morning, as I was walking out with Lola, I got the recollection of a walk I took in 2014, around about this time in 2014. And I was feeling a little bit unfulfilled. I was feeling a bit frustrated. And my wife sent me out on a walk. She said, go for a walk, because when you go for a walk, you always come back much clearer in your thinking, much more relaxed, and you've usually come up with some really good ideas that motivate you again and get you back on track with whatever it is that's troubling you. So I did. I went out for a walk, and I'd been reading a book by Joseph Campbell, The Hero with 1,000 Faces, and I'd watched a film about Joseph Campbell's life called Finding Joe, which I recommend. And if I find I'll get a link to it and I'll pop it below this video so that you can find the video as well. And Joseph Campbell's a fascinating man, and he's the person responsible for the hero's journey that you may have heard of. And if you haven't, I recommend you check in that. And the belief of the hero's journey is that we're all going on a journey to find our bliss. But in order to find our bliss, we have to fight our shadow. We have to overcome the barriers that stand in our way from finding our bliss. So I was thinking about this on my walk, about bliss. What is bliss? And I kind of knew the word, but I'd never really thought too much about the definition of that word. And so as I was walking, I was recalling what Joseph Campbell had said about bliss, and he was saying that our bliss is the thing we loved doing as a child, collaborating with what we've learned to do and love doing, and can get value from doing from others as an adult. And so I was contemplating that while I was walking, And I was thinking that most of my career I've been a trainer and a coach and somebody who empowers others. So enabling and empowering others is probably the thing that I could say is where I get value from, and what I enjoy doing, and what other people get value from me doing, and therefore pay me to do. So that's been my career, and I've enjoyed that most of the time. But I was trying to think what it was that I loved doing as a child, and that's quite a long time ago for me now. Now I'm in my 60s. It's hard to think, it's hard to remember what I enjoyed doing as a child. Although I was on this walk and I was scratching my head, and I'd been walking and walking, exploring nature, seeing footpaths on the walk that I just felt this curiosity to go and explore and go and find out what was down those footpaths, finding things, finding wildlife, sitting listening to the birds and loving it and wishing I could show this to other people. And then I got this idea in my head that, you know, maybe I could bring people out into nature and do the empowering and the enabling work that I used to do and got value from doing, but do it in nature. And that idea was going around in my head, as well as this idea of bliss. And I was scratching my head trying to think what it was I loved doing as a child. And then I realised that what I loved doing as a child, and I could have done for hours and hours and hours, was just be out in nature, exploring nature, discovering hidden pathways, finding the treasures in nature, the wildlife, the plants, the fallen trees that spiked my curiosity and I could climb in and play in. And it wasn't just finding those things, but it was also sharing those things with others. So it became something for me as a child that I'd go off into nature, I'd lose myself in nature for ages and ages and ages, and then I would come back and I would share that with other people. And I loved that. So I loved nature, but I loved sharing nature. And I think I got it. That was my bliss. Empowering and enabling people while exploring nature. And ever since then, ever since that walk in 2014, when I was feeling unfulfilled and frustrated, I felt fulfilled. And that brings me to another word that I know, but I've never really considered before, which is fulfillment. You know, why is it that so many of us feel unfulfilled and need to maybe top up with fulfillment? What do we want to be filled up with? What is this filling? Fulfillment. So maybe another video. Maybe I'll, if you want me to, maybe I'll do another video around fulfillment. What is fulfillment? Maybe you can drop something in the comments below here about what is fulfillment for you. And, you know, are you feeling fulfilled at the moment? Maybe if you know somebody that isn't feeling very fulfilled at the moment and is maybe wanting to find what their bliss is, maybe share this video with them too, if you think it might help. And certainly tell me if you found your bliss, or if you're on the path to finding your bliss, or if you want to start out on a path of finding your bliss. Maybe again, sign up to these videos or get in touch with me. There's links connected to all my YouTube videos of how to contact me. I run regular walks, I run courses, I'll be running retreats this year, 2023, local retreats for people to build a deeper relationship with nature and their true nature in order to find their bliss, or what I call my bliss these days is my true nature. So finding our true nature is the pathway to bliss, and it's also a pathway, as I found, to fulfillment. Anyway, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a like if you have, subscribe to my channel, and please help me share this channel with people. You know, I'm on a mission to share nature consciousness worldwide if I can, and you know, having a YouTube channel is one of the best ways to do that. So thank you for being here with me this morning. Thank you from Lola as well, who is true to her nature. She's just sniffing and listening, and having great fun here in the countryside, as will I now when I stop this video now. So take care, thanks for being here, and I look forward to speaking to you on and sharing with you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye now.